Okay, guys. Hello. It's been a while. I know. There's gonna be a fan going on in the background. Honestly, it's too fucking hot. I can't turn it off, so it is what it is. But anyway, today I'm taking a break from making groundbreaking music to bring you a groundbreaking rant epic video. Okay? So, first of all, you can type in the comments that I look like a hobo, because I do. So, you can call me that if you want, I don't really care. But today, I want to talk about how y'all need to stop blaming the fucking jungler when you play League of Legends. This shit it's retarded. It's honestly retarded. So, I've got a nice... Well, I can talk for a little bit first. I've been playing a lot this week. I usually am queued with a jungle duo, right? Like, my duo plays jungle. And this shit's ridiculous. I don't even have chat on, okay? Like, I turn my shit off. I don't even mute. It's just turned off. Because I don't fuck with chat. I think it's useless. But what I'm getting at here is my duo plays jungle. And I don't even see the shit that these people type to him. But every single game, he could be like 8-0. And motherfuckers are still gonna pull up and try to type shit in the chat. And it's ridiculous because it's just people like trying to justify their shitty play, man. And by blaming it on the jungler. And that's what it is. So I've got a little graph today that I'm gonna bust out. So hold up. Check this shit out. I think that's showing. Yeah. So check this shit out, man, because we're gonna do this, okay? We're gonna do a nice little basic lesson for y'all who want to blame jungler all the fucking time. So, for instance, let's say you're bottom, because I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, we'll say you're bottom. So, okay, so say you guys are like fucking here, okay? All the way here, you're pushing into their turret. And your jungle is like fucking taking red. And then all of a sudden, you get a missing mid. Maybe they don't ping it, maybe they do, but you don't see him mid. And you continue to fucking push bottom. And your jungler's up here. Y'all die. And then you'll bitch at the jungler for not doing something. And it's just so confusing to me because nobody can come help you if you guys get fucking ganked. But they don't want to think about that. But you know, that's just one example. So now, let's say you're like 0-3 against a Darius and he's got you shoved in and you're like farming under turret and you're struggling. Your jungler could be down here taking dragon. And this dude will still beg for fucking ganks. And if they don't get him, they'll go like 0-7 at the end of the game. And then they'll call it jungle difference because meanwhile their jungler is like fucking spam gank, just molesting this guy in his lane. So my question basically is, how is this the jungler's fault that this is happening? First of all, when you're like 0-2 in lane, that's already like jungler doesn't even want to gank you, especially if this guy is like a fucking Darius or something. It's because the chance of getting double killed is so fucking high. And it's stuff like this that it just fucking confuses me, because why can't you just deal with your own lane, or why do you need the jungler to even do anything for you? If you're getting spam ganked, you know, if the homie is spam ganking you all the time, maybe you should realize that you're getting spam ganked all the time. You ward up here or here in your jungle and you just pray, okay? It's not your jungler's job to come counter gank this, because most likely you guys lose if you're already 0-2 or some shit in lane. And if the jungler's constantly up here, your jungler should be getting drags, pressure bottom, taking this part of the jungle. Some shit should be happening. Now, if your jungler is not doing that, okay, maybe you can cry a fucking jungle diff, okay? But that's not how it is most of the time. The jungle diffs that I see are rarely fucking jungle diffs. Like I said, what it usually is retard up here dying 4 times solo, and then he starts getting camped. And then our jungler, or your jungler is over here, fucking taking drags, getting kills bottom, maybe doing a little scuffle mid, counter jungling or some shit. And then this retard will have the gall to fucking say jungle diff. And it's just an overused meme at this point, man, because that's what it fucking is, dude. It's basically a meme. Because half y'all, nobody said jungle diff a year ago. Nobody was fucking... I played League for like... It's fucking 2020. I played League for like 7 years or some shit. Yeah, 7 years. And never once this entire... Because I took a break season 9. Or 8 or 9, some shit. So I didn't play. So... You can tell me if I'm wrong or some shit, but the thing is, when I was playing this entire time, never once did I see the fucking phrase jungle diff. So I don't know where this retarded phrase came from that allows your laners to just fuck up like 20 times and then just blame it on the jungle. I don't know where that like mentality came from, but that's the meme nowadays. I swear to God, like, obviously I have chat turned off all the time, but like, especially if I was playing jungle, I would have that shit turned off, because it's just actually insane the amount of shit they get, because the jungler's like expected to be every single place all the fucking time. And this isn't to say that there aren't shitty junglers, okay, because there are shitty junglers. There's actually a lot of shitty junglers, but the thing is, not every game is going to be a fucking jungle difference, because if any of you fucking retards actually went and tried to play jungle, you would realize how hard it is to actually impact a map like that much. Because most of these people saying fucking jungle diff don't even play jungle. They play fucking top lane tanks, and then when they don't get ganked, it's a jungle difference. It's just so it's so confusing to me. Let me take a hit of this vape. But I mean, seriously, guys, look at your own fucking play. If you're getting spam ganked by the enemy jungler, that's not a jungle diff. That's the enemy jungler recognizing that you're being retarded and pushing up with no vision. Either that or you just don't look at the fucking minimap, because that's like the new craze nowadays, is that you just play like the minimap doesn't exist. But either way, you're like... You really think that if your jungler had the opportunity of the enemy jungler, he wouldn't fucking take it? But your retarded ass is shoving in the lane constantly, and the jungler can't gank you when you do that shit unless you're strong enough for a dive, which most of you guys never are, because you're fucking terrible at the game. And when you shove in a lane like that, it's like telling the enemy jungler that you want to get killed. And then the enemy jungler shows up, kills you, and then you call for a fucking jungle diff. It's just so... It's just perplexing to me. Like, next time you see yourself saying... If you do say this, if you say fucking jungle difference, you look, instead of like saying that shit, how about you download the VOD and watch it, and you just watch the fucking VOD, and you look and you see what the hell you did wrong. And this is coming... I play jungle, but it's like secondary role, and I don't even see this fucking... I get pinged maybe, but I don't see this like abuse that all these other junglers see. These poor fucking jungle mains. And yeah, whatever, you know, you can say that it's fucking League, it's a game or some shit, but this is ridiculous. I mean, this is just retarded. You know, most of these fucking people are just like the saddest fucking people. Like, this is going into just toxicity in League in general. This video's going all over the place, but I don't really give a fuck. I just played like 3 hours of normals and lost like every single fucking one, so I'm just gonna talk. But the whole toxicity issue, right, it's so ridiculous, man. Like, most of these people who are typing this retarded shit, or who fucking grief, what's wrong with you, man? Like, why do you play League? You should, like, go play fucking, I don't even know, man. Go play fucking, what's that, Gardenscapes? Go play Gardenscapes or some shit. But seriously, though, play fucking single-player games if you're gonna grief. And fucking, because if you can't handle this shit, just leave, man. Talking about, like, we had we had like a Soraka, I think, and fucking my duo, he's retarded, so he talks in chat, he types for some reason, I don't get it, but he's said like one thing, he was like, you're griefing, I think, that's what he said, and this dumbass Soraka says like okay or lol, and then she just disconnects for the rest of the game. Like, why? Like, what are you proving? Like, I'm just so confused. Like, he called you a griefer, and if you aren't griefing, shouldn't you like play and prove you're not griefing? Why would you AFK and prove it? It's just so confusing to me, man. The toxicity is just ridiculous, man, because I don't usually bring shit like this into it, but you know most of these angry people playing League are fucking desperate. They're desperate for like some type of love or some type of affection, man. So they put their heart and soul in this fucking game. And then they do shit and they take it out on everybody else, bro. And it's like, people like this, if you're not, it sounds retarded, bro, but if you're not like, if you're not mentally stable, why the fuck are you playing a game like League? If you're not mentally stable in the way that you don't like when people shit talk you, then you can just mute. But these people who are going out and shit talking is ridiculous, man. And I'm not the first person to say any of this shit, most likely, but I just felt the need to fucking talk, bro. After this terrible string of normals, let me take a hit of the vape. I know the fan back there is probably causing a damn racket. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if I have too much more to say, other than I'm just like fed up with this shit. That's why I turned off chat, so I don't have to deal with it, but I mean, really, this shit's just ridiculous, bro. I mean, all this toxicity and all this other bullshit. And saying jungle diff, that shit's toxic. Especially because most of the times people are saying this like in game. They don't, I mean, you see it post game too, but it's after they've been saying it like in game for like at least 10 minutes straight. And it's just stupid, man. People don't play to win. And it's so confusing. Like, do you want to win? If you want to win, I'm going to tell you how to win. You don't type. You just don't fucking type. What typing does not, you can do everything through pings. The ping system is like it's miles ahead of what it was when I started playing. Like, you can ping all the fucking cooldowns. You can ping enemy ultimates, enemy flashes, fucking, I mean, everything. You can ping objectives. What do you need chat for? If you need someone to go to a specific lane, you ping them alive and then ping assistance. If you want to shove the wave, you fucking ping on your way onto the wave a bunch of times. If you want to back off, you just danger ping. Because if retards aren't going to listen to pings, or if they have pings muted, they have chat turned off too. I mean, Who only mutes pings and keeps chat on? I don't know, man. It's just stop typing. Just stop fucking typing. If nobody typed, this jungle diff shit wouldn't exist. And also, put fucking voice chat in your game. Seriously, like I'm so confused. Why is it not in the game? It would work the exact same that fucking regular chat does. If you don't want to be a part of it, you just mute. I don't get it. If some retard is saying the N-word over and over again in fucking voice chat, you just mute them. It's just dumb. And you could say the same thing about this typing jungle diff shit, just mute them or whatever. But I mean, the difference is that this dude is wasting time typing this shit. At least if voice chat was in the game, you could just be you could just like be in a team fight with your voice chat on and be saying retarded shit. And then at least everybody knows what you fucking sound like, so that they can make fun of you for saying jungle diff in person, or through voice. Not in person, but you know what I mean. Because half these retards wouldn't even be saying shit if it was voice chat. If there was only voice chat in this game, the toxicity would be so much lower, man. Because most of these people are too afraid to even fucking go talk to their mom upstairs. So no way they're gonna be on here talking shit in voice chat. Because the people who play this game, man, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, for real this time I'm actually gonna end the video. I doubt I'm gonna edit this. I'm just talking, so stop blaming your fucking jungler. Look at your own mistakes. Turn off chat, actually, just the whole thing. And yeah, that's probably gonna be it. So, alright, fellas. Kind of a weird video. It's for a 4:15 a.m. Might play more League, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, fellas. Make sure you add Man of Action 123 and tell him how good of a player he is also. So alright, guys. I'll see you next time.